Hello everyone. Today we are going to study a topic which people do not discuss it openly. The topic is impotency or is called as erectile dysfunction ED and homeopathic treatment. Now what is impotence? Impotence, also known as erectile dysfunction ED, is a common condition where a man has difficulty achieving or maintaining an erection sufficient for sexual activity. Now, what are the causes? The physical causes: a cardiovascular issue. Impaired blood flow is a common cause of ED. Manage this by 1. Engaging in regular cardiovascular exercise to improve blood circulation. Next, maintaining a heart-healthy diet and managing conditions like high BP and high cholesterol. Second one, diabetes. Diabetes can damage blood vessels and nerves, leading to ED. Manage it by maintaining good blood sugar control through diet, exercise and medication if required. Next one is a hormonal imbalances. Low testosterone levels can contribute to the ED. Management may involve hormone replacement therapy if advised by a healthcare provider. Next one is a neurological conditions. Conditions like multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease can affect nerve function. Management should involve appropriate medical care. Next one, medication. Some medications can cause ED as a side effect. Discuss this with your healthcare provider who may adjust your medication or prescribe an alternative medicine. Next one is a psychological causes. The first one is a stress and anxiety. Chronic stress and anxiety can contribute to the ED. Manage this by 1. Practicing stress reduction techniques like medication or meditation, yoga or deep breathing exercises. Seeking therapy or counseling if anxiety is a significant factor. Next one is a depression. Addressing depression through therapy and medication can help improve the ED in some cases. Now we will see the common homeopathic remedies that are considered for impotency. Most important is a lycopodium. This remedy is often prescribed for individuals with impotence who also have a lack of self-confidence and fear of failure. Impotence of young men from sexual excess, old men with strong sexual desire but imperfect erection, premature emissions. Next medicine is Agnus castus. Complete impotence, relaxation, flaccidity, coldness of genitalia, no sexual power or desire. Another medicines are caladium and selenium. Loss of prostatic fluid on straining. In the mind you will find the sexual melancholy. Next important medicine is a caladium. Relax penis with sexual desire and excitement. Another medicines are lycopodium and selenium. Erection when half asleep. Seizures when fully awakened. Emissions. No orgasm during an embrace. Caladium destroys the craving for tobacco. The next medicine is yohimbinum. It is derived from the yohimbine tree. This remedy is an aphrodisiac. Neurasthenic impotence. In the mind you will find thoughts of events of whole past life which keeps him awake. Next important medicine is a selenium. Impotence with sexual desire, lewd thoughts but physically impotent, erection slow, insufficient, too rapid, emissions with long continued thrill, ill-humored after the coitus, and the mind forgetful in business, but during sleep dreams of what he had forgotten. Next important medicine is a acid fast, best suited to person of originally strong constitution who have become debilitated by loss of vital fluids, sexual excess. Mentally patient is listless, apathetic, indifference to affair of life, prostrated, emissions of frequent emissions, profuse, debilitating, the craves for refreshing things. Acid fast craves for refreshing things. Next important medicine is Avena sativa. Nervous exhaustion, sexual debility, and morphine habits call for this remedy in rather material doses. Spermatoria, impotency after too much of indulgence. The dose is given generally in tincture 10 to 20 drops with hot water. Now we'll see the impotency represented in Kent's repertory chapter genitalia erection. Under that you will find wanting. In the bracket you will find impotency. The medicines given are Agnus, Baraita-Carb, Caladium, Calcarea-Carb, Calcarea sulf, Conium, Lycopodium, Midorinum, Phosphorus, Naxomica, Selenium, Sepia and Sulfur. Now we will see what are the lifestyle management for impotency. First is a diet, a healthy diet that includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins and healthy fats can improve overall health and potentially reduce the risk of ED. Next one is exercise. Regular physical activity can improve blood flow and reduce the risk of ED. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. Next one is a weight management. Maintaining a healthy weight can reduce the risk of ED, especially if obesity is a contributing factor. Next, smoking causes or it damages the blood vessels and can contribute to the ED. Quitting smoking is an essential step. Next one is alcohol and drug use. Limiting alcohol consumption and avoiding recreational drug use can help to improve the sexual function. Next important thing is sleep. Ensure you get adequate sleep, as sleep quality and duration are linked to sexual health. Next important thing is a relationship and communication. Open communication with your partner can help to reduce the anxiety and improve the sexual satisfaction. Next one is a Kegel exercise. Some men may benefit from pelvic floor exercises to improve the erectile function. Now we will see the concluding part. It is important to understand that homeopathic treatment are highly individualized, and a trained homeopath will typically take a detailed medical history and assess your specific symptoms before recommending a remedy. Thank you.